Greetings, dear viewers. You're welcome to another exciting episode of Customs Duty, brought to you by the Nigeria Customs Service. In this week's package, Comptroller General of Customs Bashir Adewale Adeniyi MFR, on a working visit, comments transformations in general areas of operation by Kano-Jigawa Command, urges stakeholders to remain compliant to enable sustained trade facilitation. Tinkan Island Port Command holds Maritime Journalist Training Workshop 2025, underscores viability of informed reporting in national growth and stability. Other reports will also come your way in the course of the program. Thank you for joining us. I am Hafsat Oreme Ibrahim. Please sit back, enjoy, and stay informed. We will be right back.
Over the last 1 year or thereabouts, what I've seen in Kano is a remarkable change, a change for better, a positive change. The fact that customs officers, we are beginning to realize that we can be more effective, we can be more focused, and we can act in unison in the discharge of our mandates. And I've decided, therefore, to come around this morning as the clock tickles and as your customs area controller approaches the end of a very, very well-run, well-organized race in his career in Nigeria Customs Service. I want to publicly, in front of all of you, express my sincere gratitude for the leadership that he has provided for the Nigerian Customs.
There you have the Comptroller General of Customs, Bashir Adewale Adeniyi MFR, commending the performance of Kano-Jigawa Area Command under Customs Area Comptroller Abubakar Dalhatu. Bashir Adeniyi acknowledges the contribution of officers of the command to successes achieved.
We organized the Customs Area and the Comptroller General of Customs Conference. And when we were doing the awards, all the major awards that were on display were carted away by the command. So it was not a difficult choice for me to pronounce him as the Customs Area Controller of the Year. His was to provide the vision, the kind of leadership he wanted. But I know that the visioner is not necessarily the implementer. The Customs Area Controller cannot be everywhere at the same time. You have a fairly large area command in terms of territory.
While noting the uniqueness of the command both in area of coverage and in encompassing virtually all aspects of customs operations, the Comptroller General of Customs enjoins the officers to remain focused and committed, as exemplified by Comptroller Dalhatu Abubakar. In line with his policy thrust of collaboration, Bashir Adeniyi uses the period of his visit to interact with stakeholders, where they express confidence in the service's technological advancement and other areas of positive development under the Comptroller General's leadership and conducive atmosphere of operations provided by Comptroller Dalhatu Abubakar as Customs Area Controller.
I can say boldly that clearly agents were the most beneficiaries of the modernization of custom process, in the sense that the programs that were brought affect us directly, like POW, one-stop shop, and constant training and sensitization within this command.
Pleased by your leadership initiatives with the introduction of the ERS, which is the Excise Registration System. The initiative has made it possible to have visibility end-to-end in manufacturing, right from the raw material to the finished product. The onboarding was enhanced by very strong stakeholder engagement by the command. I also want to use this medium to appreciate you for the introduction of the AEO. Before now, we manufacturers will really get slowdowns when it comes to receiving our product from manufacturer, and you know how manufacturing processes, a small delay can stop the whole factory. So with this introduction of the AEO and the also engagement whereby the officers were even reaching out to us to explain to us how to go about it, and we already started our process.
While appreciating the position of the stakeholders, Bashir Adeni underscores the importance of always engaging with them for positive impact.
Consultation, stakeholder management, engaging with our stakeholders is an hallmark of any modern customs administration. It's enjoined by the World Customs Organization through the various tools that are provided, particularly those on the framework of standards. And through that, we are encouraged to sit, periodically with you, exchange views, provide a platform where you can talk to us, give us feedback on what we do, automate our processes, and all of that.
He emphasizes the service's commitment to trade facilitation.
We will recommit ourselves to the principle of trade facilitation, provided that there is compliance that goes with it. For us, the basic thing is compliance. Once there is compliance, we are open to any ideas of what we can do to facilitate trade.
The meeting has provided the stakeholders an avenue to raise their concerns and offer suggestions on issues such as speeding up the processes of transfer, among others, and Bashir Adeni has assured that their concerns will be definitely looked into. He assures also that once the issue of electronic tracking being put in place is gotten right and containers diversion is addressed, the procedure, which recognizes destination ports as where regular customs procedures are applied, will be reverted to.
About 2,000 years ago, in a quiet town called Bethlehem, a child was born.
A child whose birth brought hope where there was darkness.
Peace where there was unrest.
And salvation to the world in need.
Christmas is not just a story, it's a gift.
A reminder that God stepped into our world with love.
Offering peace that passes all understanding.
And in that holy night, heaven wraps salvation in the form of a child.
A child who came to guide our steps and heal our land.
As we celebrate his birth, may his peace rest in our homes.
May his light guide our decisions.
And may his love strengthen our unity as a nation.
On behalf of the officers and men of the Nigerian Customs Service, the Comptroller General of Customs wishes you a Merry Christmas. Let us be law-abiding citizens by avoiding all acts that undermine our shared values, including smuggling and other forms of illicit trade. As we celebrate, may the peace Christ brings fill our hearts, families, and our beloved nation. We wish you a blessed, peaceful, and Merry Christmas.
The 10th Annual Anniversary Seminar for the Maritime Journalists holds. Organized by First MediaCon Network Limited and the Nigeria Shippers Council, the event aims to sustain thoughtful dialogue in the maritime industry and professional development of maritime journalists. The special guest of honor, represented, underscores the significance of the theme of the event.
The theme of this anniversary, a decade of collaboration for impact, strengthening maritime journalism for the future, reflects the essential role of partnership in building a stronger maritime industry. Over the years, maritime journalists have worked closely with regulators, operators, policymakers, and stakeholders to illuminate the challenges and opportunities of the sector. Your work has contributed to greater transparency, improved public understanding, and stronger accountability within our maritime landscape.
Comptroller General of Customs Bashir Adewale Adeni, represented by Assistant Comptroller General Mohammed Babandidi, accentuates the importance of the media as partners in progress for the Nigeria Customs Service.
The Nigerian Customs Service has always recognized the media and the role it plays in its operation. You are the bridge between what we do and the public we serve. Through your work, complex custom procedures become understandable, our policies reach wider audiences, and as we continue our reform in the Nigerian Customs Service, aim at improving efficiency, transparency, and service delivery, we count on maritime journalists to inform the public accurately about these challenges. We also count on you to highlight areas where we can do better. Constructive criticism help us improve. In the same spirit, we encourage maritime journalists to continue deepening their understanding of custom operations. Our doors remain open for engagement, for clarification, and for collaboration.
In his submission, Customs National Public Relations Officer, Deputy Comptroller Abdullahi Mewada, emphasizes the importance of data analytics to factual reporting by the media.
It enables evidence-based reporting, simplifies complex issues for the public. Infographics can make things more simplified. It also enhances data visualization and infographics, improve accuracy and fact-checking, then enables localized and community-focused stories. You can use data for development communication. I think this is an area that we need to look at when we're telling stories. It encourages ethical and transparent reporting. The issue of you misquoted me will not be there. This is not what I meant, and there was. But if it's data, that's all. I provided data to you, and you reported that data. I can't say you misquoted me.
Meanwhile, the Tinkan Island Port Command has also organized one-day training workshop for maritime journalists in order to sustain strategic engagement with the media in advancing national development objectives, especially that the Nigeria Customs Service is at present undergoing transformations in its operations with a view to strengthening compliance, deepening collaboration with stakeholders, and embracing modernization in line with global best practices. As the year 2025 comes to an end, the Lagos Free Trade Zone Command has every cause to rejoice as Comptroller Hawa Abubakar puts together an end-of-the-year party for her officers and stakeholders. The Customs Area Controller reveals what her command has achieved in revenue generation.
I am pleased to state that from January to November 2025, the Lagos Free Zone Command has generated the sum of 661 billion 545 million 608,365 naira, a significant improvement over the previous year. The achievement reflects enhanced compliance level, improved operational efficiency, and strengthened collaboration with free zones, operators, and Lekki Port stakeholders. We remain confident by the end of 2025, the command will surpass with 100% double the revenue of the recorded in 2024.
She discloses yet other areas of achievements by the command during the year under review.
Beyond revenue, the command has recorded notable achievements in stakeholder engagement, interagency collaboration, and community relations. We have sustained cordial working relationship with traditional rulers and our host community, whose support has ensured a peace and enabling operation environment. Our collaboration with sister agencies within the free zones and Lekki ports has further strengthened security, compliance, and seamless trade operation.
Comptroller Abubakar outlines what accounts for her command's success.
Through collective efforts, discipline, and professionalism, the command has continued to strengthen its position as one of the most strategic and high-performing commands in the Nigerian Customs Service. Our achievements are a direct reflection of effective leadership, committed officers, and productive partnership with stakeholders.
The end of the year party is also a time for giving awards, then the relaxation.
We present this award to you for being our first private bonded terminal in my command.
I am Deputy Comptroller of Customs A.A. Mewada, the National Public Relations Officer of the Nigeria Customs Service.
I am Deputy Controller Paul Abraham, National Public Relations Officer and Head of Corporate Services, Federal Fire Service.
Hello, I am CSP Benjamin Hundeyin, the First Public Relations Officer.
My name is Jane Osuji, a Chief Superintendent of Corrections and the Service PRO of the Nigerian Correctional Service.
I am Assistant Corps Marshal Olusegun Ogungbemide MNI, the Corps Public Education of Federal Road Safety Corps.
I am Deputy Controller of Immigration Akeshola Afolabi, the Service Public Relations Officer.
I am Chief Lieutenant of Corps Babawale Afolabi, the National PRO, Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps.
On behalf of the entire officers and men of the Nigeria Customs Service, ably led by the Comptroller General of Customs Bashir Adewale Adeni, MFR, PhD, I wish Nigerians a joyous celebration. As we celebrate, we should remember to be compliant traders, avoid smuggling, and pay correct customs duty.
On behalf of the Controller General, Federal Fire Service, Samuel Adeyemi Olumudi, and officers and men of the service, I wish all Nigerians a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. However, please no fireworks, no bush burning. Thank you and God bless.
From every one of us here at the Force Headquarters and the Inspector General of Police, we wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year in advance. And we call on you in this period to collaborate with security agencies to fight insecurity. Remember that security is everyone's business. As we approach the Yuletide and beyond, please ensure that when you see something suspicious, something questionable, say something.
On behalf of the Nigerian Correctional Service, I extend heartfelt season's greetings to our esteemed stakeholders, partners, and the Nigerian public, and wish you all a peaceful and prosperous New Year 2026.
On behalf of the Corps Marshal Shehu Mohammed MNI and officers and men of Federal Road Safety Corps, I want to wish Nigerians Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. This is a season of love, and as we are plying that road, express love to other road users. Let us be patient and let us give cooperation to all the agencies that are managing the traffic. I wish you best of luck.
On behalf of the Comptroller General of Nigeria Mission Service, Kemi Nanananda, PCC, MMIS, FSMN, FSPSP, I would like to wish everyone, Nigerians and foreigners alike, a Merry Christmas and prosperous year ahead. The service will also like to reassure the public of our commitment to the protection of the nation's border and migration lines. God bless Nigerian Mission Service. God bless Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you.
On behalf of the entire officers and men of the Corps and my Commandant General, Professor Hamid Abubakar Howdy, MNI OFR, we wish him all Nigerians Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. Remember, security is a collective responsibility, and we're working tirelessly in making sure this year, Christmas and New Year, is a crime-free celebration. And do us a favor, when you see something, please say something. Do have a joyous celebration.
The year 2025 for Tinkan Island Port Command is a year of tremendous successes all round. Customs Area Controller of the Command, Comptroller Frank Onyeka, declares as he briefs members of the media. He discloses the command's performance in revenue generation. Thus,
for the 2025 fiscal year, Tinkan Island Port Command was assigned a revenue target of 1,524 billion plus. I am pleased to inform you that as at the time of this report, the command has generated a total revenue of 1,569 billion plus. This means we have exceeded our revenue target for the year by 55.83 billion naira.
Comptroller Onyeka attributes the successes recorded in revenue generation by his command to a number of factors, some of which we bring to the fore.
We deliberately addressed the issue of multiple and unnecessary alerts, which had previously slowed down clearance processes and created room for abuse. We also made conscious efforts to create an enabling environment for legitimate trade. To this end, the command sustained regular and meaningful engagement with stakeholders, including importers, licensed custom agents, terminal operators, and shipping companies, to resolve challenges, clarify policies, and build trust. Through improved valuation, diligent cargo examination, and strict adherence to custom procedures, the command ensured that government revenue due to these imports were fully and promptly collected.
The Customs Area Controller stresses that his command's successes in 2025 goes beyond revenue generation.
The command remained firm on its enforcement mandates through intelligence-led operations and vigilant monitoring. We recorded signal seizures of prohibited items and improperly declared goods. These items contravene existing laws and regulations of the nation.
Comptroller Frank Onyeka emphasizes that his officers remain mobilized to carry out all assigned duties selflessly and without compromise.
Every new year begins the same way, with light breaking through the horizon. But what makes a year different is what we choose to do with that light. Across our nation, millions rise with hope, believing that tomorrow can be better than yesterday. And at every border, every port, every command, the Nigeria Customs Service rises too, to protect, to facilitate, to serve. Because the strength of a nation is built by the hands of those who choose integrity, discipline, and purpose.
In this new year, we choose clarity, we choose unity, and we choose service to our nation above all.
May this year open doors of progress, draw us closer as a people, and guide Nigeria toward greater possibilities. We wish you a happy new year.
This is where we draw the curtains on this week's episode of Customs Duty. For more information, you can always follow us on our social media handles now being displayed on your screen. You could also visit our website at www.customs.gov.ng for more updates about the service. Remember, nation building is everyone's responsibility. Therefore, we enjoy you to always remain patriotic, compliant to trade regulations, avoid smuggling, and pay the correct duty to make Nigeria a more prosperous nation. Wishing you a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. See you same time next week. I still remain your anchor, Hafsat Ureme Ibrahim, saying bye-bye for now.